Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays, playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I leveled everybody up, mythiced up everybody. Most of the people, what I took in their mythic, he took Thundering Blows because he already had Last Stand. Took Last Stand here, took Last Stand here. There's a theme here. Last Stand with Magic Nullification. Last Stand, Magic Nullification. Last Stand. Last Stand. Last Stand. Last Stand. She already had Last Stand from before, so I gave her Mythic Charge. Last Stand is really... Your HP drops low for 2 rounds. You're immune to damage that would make you unconscious. So you get down to a handful of hit points, and they start beating on you. They can't knock you down for 2 rounds. Gives us a chance to get a healer in there, and you might just be able to get off something that will take care of it. There was one combat where they were just beating on Stella 6, 7, 8 times, several criticals, and she had that going, and it was just like, nope, 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 nope. So that's going to be, a lot of us are going to be able to do that. So when things start beating on us, we don't care. My spell book, I got some neat spells here. Is an angel. At 7th level, I went ahead and took a resurrection because, people go down. That'll just let them stand up with everything intact. I took Solar Chains, which is not affected by spell resistance, so the reflex negates it, but if they don't make the reflex, they're not going to do anything for a while. And my 9th level spells, just got to take Wrath of the Righteous. That's the name of the game, right? 40-foot radius. Any demons have to make a will saving throw. If they fail, they take 10 damage per caster level, 180 points of damage. If the saving throw is successful, they're still going to take 1d6, 18d6 worth of damage. Okay? So even if they make their saving throw, they're going to take a ton of damage from it. And in this one, it's the same as Aegeus' Felter, but all allies in a 20-foot rest and lasts for an hour. Aegeus is 5th level? 6th level? Where is it? This says they get Shield, Shield of Faith, Protection from Arrows, Displacement, and resist Fire, Cold, Electricity, and Acid, and Sonic for 1 minute per caster level. So, it's going to last for an hour. Baphomet shows up and debuffs us a lot. Very first thing I can do is this thing, right after he does that. And we all get back a bunch of buffs. We get a bunch of buffs back in a hurry. So, I think that's appropriate because we seem to have demons that are just like to cast debuffs on us left, right, and center. Okay. So that's a quick overview of what we did. As far as feats went, I just kind of stayed in my lane for most of them. I didn't do anything, I don't think, too outrageous. I thought about trying to see how many of them I could turn into having animal companions, and I can only really get Solstil at this point. I think I'd like to try this one time where just like all my companions have an animal companion of some sort. And just have a wall of animals that the demons have to deal with every turn. Anyway, I do need to talk to the queen. I don't know if I want to talk to her first. We do have this popped up, so I guess I'm thinking I have to go back to Aurilo's laboratory, because that's where the things were to use to see what this says. This is Greybor. So we have another quest for Greybor, and we still have to do Nino's quest. This ends the game. So hopefully we'll find where Threshold exists. And I can't seem to figure out how to do this. I don't know where I'm supposed to go to do that one. So I don't know if I'll get that one done. And this one, I just don't seem to have all the elven notes. It's getting very hard to do. So should we try and talk to the queen here? Are we alone enough to talk here, or do I have to talk to her somewhere else? Galfrey greets you with a friendly smile. Thank you for coming to speak with me, and thank you once more for forgiving me. It's taken a weight off my shoulders. I can now breathe more easily. Okay. I know I have no right to complain to you about my experiences. I bear the blame for what happened, but I want you to know not a day passed that I did not think about you. Okay. That I consider you my friend. She extends her hand. No matter what trials await you in the future, you can always rely on me and all of Mendev. Oh, what do I do? Just a friend? I kiss her hand. Ah, I might be restarting this if I choose wrongly here. Just a friend? That's definitely not it. It's either this one or this one. I just want to kiss her, not her hand, right? Just a friend? Okay. Thought our bond was more than mere friendship? I am the Queen of Undead. I am duty personified. I sacrifice everybody for the war. Didn't say you didn't have feelings for me? I do, but these feelings are fondness for a friend, nothing more. I can't fall in love. Do you know how old I really am? I'm long past the age when people fall in love. It's simply not possible. Gavin starts over her chest heaves as she just fought a hard battle. I have feelings for you, Galfrey? I don't know. Storyteller told me. You may be right, but what does that change? I'm a queen. You're my commander, no more, no less. I want to get to know you better, spend some time together alone. Don't you want this too? Cheeks, then her chin jerks up. Alright, come to think of it, why not? Can't the Queen of Undead relax and have a drink with her commander on the eve of a great battle? To the tavern, my commander, now or never. Okay, so to the tavern we go. I guess I chose correctly.
Well, shall we drink to the Crusade?
Oh no, if you mix work and pleasure, you do so at your peril. Let's drink to your good self instead.
All right, but then we'll drink to you after. I can't remember the last time I simply sat in a tavern. Wait, I do remember. It was in Canabrace, right after the Grey Garrison lost its roof and you gained your mythic powers. We came here to get to know each other better, didn't we? I propose a game. First, I ask you a personal question. Then you ask me. The rule is we must answer honestly. Agreed? Then I shall start.
Okay.
I remember how we first met. The moment we saw each other, you started to kiss my hand and praise my beauty. Not exactly the behavior I expected from the hero who saved the city. So tell me, what did you really see in me back then? What did you think of me?
Let's stop this date of ours and never think of it again. Back out there, run! Tell you, but only if you tell me what you thought of me back then.
This is not how this game is supposed to be played. But if you insist, you infuriated me. Your attempts to win my favor verged on the unseemly. I did my best to maintain my composure, but by the gods, it was not easy. And the next day, I suddenly realized that despite all my resentment, I could not stop thinking about you for some reason.
I liked you from the moment I laid eyes on you.
Is that true? Well, I suppose it must be true. We did agree to be honest after all. Now it's your turn to ask.
What do you dream of?
I dream of peace for all. I dream of this war ending. I dream of a Galarian where there is less pain and injustice. But I suppose you were asking about something more personal.
Yes.
This may sound foolish, but I should like to stop being queen. Even for just a little while. After all, I've been queen for 100 years already. But no one can know of this dream. You must keep my secret.
Okay.
Now, it is my turn to ask. Do you remember the day I took my leave of Dren? Tell me, were you happy to finally become the full-fledged commander of the Crusade without the Queen overseeing your every move? Or perhaps you didn't want me to leave? You made a joke about the ring I gave you and about our being engaged. It was a stupid joke. I don't know why I still remember it.
I knew that I would miss you.
Very well. Now it's your turn to ask.
You ever truly loved someone before?
We agreed to be honest, didn't we? He was one of my father's knights, a few years older than me. I was a young, innocent girl who had just come of age, and I fell madly in love with him. I was forever trying to contrive chance meetings with him in the palace. I always made sure to know which post he was guarding. I remember waiting for the night he would be stationed in the palace gardens. I remember my cheeks burning as I confessed my love to him. I remember our first kiss. And then my father died. I became queen, and my knight chose to abandon his position and leave. He told me that he did not wish to die young in some senseless war. Is it my turn to ask again? Then tell me, have you ever hated me? I know that you have forgiven me, but I cannot help thinking that I made you hate me by sending you to the Abyss on an impossible mission.
Not for that.
When the storyteller told me that he had met you in Alusionera, I didn't know what to do. I wanted to help you, to speak with you, to find out who you were, but I was afraid you wouldn't listen to me.
It was hard for me. I was really angry with you for a while because I knew you would destroy my army. But I could never hate you.
I am glad to hear that. Thank you for telling me. Your turn now.
Shall we go for a stroll, perhaps in the direction of my study? Is this too soon? I don't know. I think we've done enough small talk.
You can't ask that. It's highly improper.
Stare straight into your
Let's
eyes?
Go.
Yeah, guess it was the right thing. Brush yours carefully as if she's trying not to spook you, gently and a trifle awkwardly, the way a young girl kisses the person she likes. She's never kissed. She's never really... Okay. Now what? Are we in my study?
I awakened you after all. I apologize.
Galfrey, fully dressed, fixes her hair. Her gaze falls on you. So I guess we did bump uglies.
To be honest, I had hoped to avoid this conversation, but apparently it is bound to happen. Thank you for this little adventure we shared. I haven't enjoyed myself like that in a long time. I hope you enjoyed it all too. Well, I should go now.
Just going to leave without saying anything?
I cannot lay claim to vast experience in such matters, but it seems to me that it would be best if we simply parted ways without talking, ending this connection with the subtle sense of words left unspoken. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Actually, never mind.
It's all over between us?
There is nothing between us, and there never was. Nothing but some harmless flirtation and one night of pleasure, when I forgot for a moment who I was and what I am supposed to do. And I am sincerely grateful to you for the time we had. But it is over now. I am Queen Galfrey of Mendev. My duty is to defeat the Abyss and to bring peace to Galarian. I am 100 years old. A crone whose life is artificially prolonged using sun orchid elixirs. Because I am the symbol of our struggle, a living embodiment of duty. My personal feelings, they are irrelevant.
I guess I have to say I love her. I don't know.
Please, do not say such things. Doing so will only cause you greater pain.
I don't know. To keep seeing you, I think we could have a future together. Is there any chance after we win you would consider? I don't know. Thought we already had this conversation.
I am duty. I am sorry if you cannot understand that.
I don't know. It's one of these two.
I do not know what will happen after our victory. I am sorry.
Okay. Well, I guess I failed. I guess that wasn't a rest, because my horse still has his hit points. I don't know, I think I lost the queen too. Oh well. What do I have in my chest? All I can do is rest, I guess. I don't have a choice. Alright, well, we had to rest anyway. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and rest. I have everybody's spell books pretty much set the way I want them to be. I think. I guess I should go check Souls. Did you get any extra spells? No, I already did that, right? Yeah, we already did the spell thing. Okay. So I guess we're gonna rest. I gotta go on an adventure with Greybor very soon. Ooh. What's going on? I can't do anything. Oh dear. I can't move. I can't do anything. I've broken the game. Alright, we're gonna see if I save here. Alright, let's reload that. May have broken the game, yeah. See if the save fixes it, and if not, I may have broken the game. We're gonna have to cut this short, and I may have to do this all over again. There, I can rest, okay. Just had to save and come back. Oh boy. Do I want to go with malt wine, or do I want to just go hearty meal? You still can't do anything. I think I want to make a potion of heal. That uses that too. Everything uses those things. Well, potion of heal I think is... I only have a limited number of them. Because I only have 4 of these. So maybe a potion... Oh, a potion of restoration wouldn't be bad, but... I think we'll go with... I'm going to go with a potion of heal. Mulled wine. I don't think we want to do mulled wine here. Go with a hearty meal. Gives me +1 on my skills. Hopefully that's good enough. And Nino, what do you want to write? What does she want to write? Probably something way up the line here. Could write another scroll of haste. Could do a scroll of sea mantle. That way Ember could use that, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do a scroll of sea mantle. It says we're supposed to rest for 9. Oh, I know what I wanted to do before I finish this. Inventory. I'm going to try and do something with land. I want land to put this in our inventory. Now I'm going to rest. I'm actually going to rest for a full day because I want to see if that thing will reset and bring him up to proper level. So I'm going to rest for a full day. Once in the River City, I found a jug and drank from it. It turned out to be wine. Wine is very strange. It makes you think everything's really funny, even when it's really not. Greyboar? Everything's really funny, although it's really not, is the perfect description of the Crusades. No wine necessary. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we got all that. Now let's see if I put the dino on land again. Oh, it's still on him. Take nabbit. It's still attached to him, so this is broken. Owner's character level -4. So it should be... Bismuth should be like a 16th level dino. And he's only at level 10. So he's never going to get up to his proper level. He's really a liability now rather than anything helpful. Where's land? What happens if I take that off and I give it to, say, Wojo? It won't leave land. I'm really getting annoyed with this. It's attached to land forever. So it doesn't work as described. Okay. So this is going to stay with him, so... I don't know why it won't level up bismuth. That's really kind of strange. Okay. Well, coming up almost on a cut. I want to go see what's out here. I don't think the queen will talk to me anymore. I think I messed up the queen's romance there. What awaits at Threshold? Alright, I'm not going to talk to her about Threshold just yet. I want to see what we've got here in the Crusade. Did they actually bring me back an army that I can make a Death Star army? Or is it just junk? Wait for the Relics augmentation. Choice effects. Ability to ignite higher than themselves. Ability to activate 2-6 fire damage by all resistance immunity. Enemies within every melee attack that hits, and just whenever the wearer is mounted, they can use this ability on a mount instead of themselves. Oh, could be pretty good for me. Sneak attack against the enemy. The enemy becomes vulnerable to fire for 1 round and suffers additional 2d6 fire damage. Whenever the enemy who has been hit by the wearer at least once takes fire damage from any source, it suffers -3 penalty on all saves for 2 rounds. Ooh, easy peasy. I'm not sure what to do with that one. Decrees. Studying the unusual crystal. Okay. I'm building something up to a bastion, raising a dragon slayer. So I'm kind of stuck there. Alright, let's go out to the campaign and see if I've got another army here. Well, that's a useless army. That's what she brought me back was 12 Mendevian Cavaliers. Oi. "12 Mendevian Cavaliers. That's like nothing. He's got a bunch of conscripts, I think. Convicts. He's got barbarians. He's got a chunk of people. But I really want his Monavic Divas to go to here. Right? Ah. Alright. Split off the Monavic Divas. Should be like this one. Needs to march down here. Army number 2. Army number 3 here. Just needs to head back that way. Okay, it's gonna go down here. Just join in here. It's not gonna make any difference. I need paladins and hedge knights. Still only an 11. I don't know how to make him any bigger. Alright, so I'm gonna have him finish marching up to Dresden. And mush in with these things. Makes him actually a strength 7 army, so I guess I could put something else in there. Get some other things in there. What else did we have to put in there? Convicts, no. Duelists. Raiders. Monks. And Inquisitors. Not really all that great, are they? I don't have extras. Well, he can go ahead and up them, right? Might as well. What do we look like here? 621,000 in logistics. I got a feeling I got to get up to like a million or something. So this was 1.5 million to get to 7. Don't need to buy any resources. Pretty sure I have Dresden pretty much built out. I have 3 spaces left. Could build another sanctuary. Plus 10 energy points. Plus 10 to trainable units. Don't have anything that's really trainable except those things. So that doesn't help me. This give me 10 energy for all my generals. So let's cast more spells. This gives me energy points. I guess I'm going to build another one of these. Sanctuary by the teleportation. Don't need a shelter here. Citadel doesn't really help me back here. Doesn't really help me. Let's... Oh, that's trainable units. I don't see anything really worthwhile here that does much for me. Guess I get some more. It's there. Make a citadel? Oh. Okay. Should make all my buildings a little bit cheaper in the future. I didn't realize that. I should have built that a long time ago. Alright. So that's Dresden. Oops, don't want to do that. And we're at 35 minutes, so I'm going to stop there. I have to do some more. We're going to do some more Crusade stuff for the next couple of next gaming session. I'm going to do mostly Crusade, and then after that, we're going to go do Greyboar's thing, and maybe try and get ourselves to Arila's lab, I guess. And then we got to go do Nino's thing, which, as I understand it, that's a really big, huge dungeon. It's going to take me several sessions, almost like the ineluctable prison. Probably be like 10 sessions to do that. All right. So, if you like what you see, thumbs up button. I really like to see you go and subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified to upload videos or schedule streams. I think I screwed up the thing with Galfrey there, but if I did, I did. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.